Come on in. We're going to get to talking and chatting, all things going live. Appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you have any questions. Getting my mic set up. We're going to get set up in a second. I forgot to do this. So I appreciate you all joining. Let me know if you have any questions. We are going to get started in just a few moments. Let me take off my cord here. Appreciate you all joining. We're going to put in the receiver. Let's see if that connection happens. All right, my friends. Hopefully we are live and you guys have.
Last week, I stopped sending people to the link in my bio.
There we go. We are going to get started in just a few minutes. Appreciate you all coming through. Thank you so much for coming through. Hopefully you guys are getting good audio. So we're going to check in a second if the audio is working. I'm going to have to wait until this commercial goes through. But in the meantime, thank you so much for joining. If it is not working, we will start the stream over. So I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for joining. This is my 10 o'clock live where we talk all things going live. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Um, Appreciate you all coming through. Let's see. Let's see. We're going to see if we have sound. Um, yeah, we do have sound. Okay, perfect. Okay, well, that's good. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Dr. Lisa. We are here. We are talking all things going live. If you guys are new to my room, I tell you all the times when you first come in, give me a thumbs up. Also, that means that you're liking the live, and then also click that subscriber button below so that you can subscribe to the channel and click that bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. We talk all things going live. In this case, in this room, we do talk about it from a TikTok perspective first, because I am focused on making sure that I am sharing all the tips and strategies for growing your live stream, specifically on TikTok. It has a lot going on, it's very multifaceted. And so I tell people, let's start here so that you can get used to the platform. And then ultimately, obviously, I co stream, I use this YouTube as another way to get visibility. So I can tell you guys tips and tricks for using both TikTok and YouTube at the same time, but also making sure that you understand TikTok so you can grow. All right. So we're talking about growing, we're talking about building our community. I want to make sure you guys are getting the most out of your time with going live. So I teach it from a YouTube and TikTok strategy. All right. So let me know if you guys have questions. We're going to get going in just a few moments. Let's see. We are going to go live on TikTok in just a few minutes. Hello, friends. How are you? Welcome to the room. Make sure you give me a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Also, click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. What I'm doing here is I'm co-streaming. I'm going to go on the TikTok streets in just a minute. So you'll be able to see me, hear me over there as well. And so I will talk about all things going live. I usually, like I said, talk about it from TikTok first because it is a little more multifaceted. It's a lot going on, a lot of bells and whistles. And so people who are just starting, they're trying to figure it out. And so I want to teach you that and also support you as a creator network too. So I do use it as a recruiting tool because I want to help creators grow and do their best on the platform. So we'll use it as a recruiting tool, but also making sure that I'm supporting you in your journey. So let me know if there's any questions. We always want to ask questions, friends. I think that's a great strategy to make sure you guys are learning and growing. And so we'll do that as well as let's see, I gotta make sure I do this correctly. Okay, hold on one second. And hello, friend. How are you? Thank you so much. Thank you for saying hello. Sometimes people will stay here and don't say hello. So at least say hello. That way we can start connecting. Appreciate you all coming in. Let me know if there's any questions. We'll get started in just a few moments. I am setting up my screen really quickly. So I want to set it up and make sure it's good to go. We've been talking about Community Fest for a little bit, so I'll probably start with a little bit of Community Fest conversation and then we'll shift over to just learning and growing. People ask me about getting more engagement in their life. So I think we're going to have a little bit of an engagement conversation too. I love your stream. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. I don't get compliments often. I do get the compliments about my lipstick. That's it. So I appreciate you sharing that. Thank you for that those warm comments. I appreciate it, friend. And so we are going to get started on these TikTok streets in just a little bit. And so you guys are going to hear me say all the keywords that are necessary for TikTok to know that we are engaging, knowing what our topic is about. So I do that intentionally. And so just be aware that's something you want to do. You want to prime the algorithm to know what your topic is about. And so I do that where I'm saying the keywords for the audience I'm trying to reach and the people I'm trying to connect with. All right. So thank you, friends, for being here. We're gonna get started just in a moment. So let me get my screen together. And you're gonna hear me say TikTok live, TikTok live, live streaming tips, tips to go live, how to go live on TikTok, TikTok live streaming tips, new live hosts, creators. You are a new live host, a new creator on TikTok. We are talking how to go live. Come in, ask questions. I'm talking about how to go live. I'm teaching how to go live. So, welcome to the room. We are talking beginner friendly tips. Come in, ask questions on how to go live, live streaming tips, TikTok live. So, those are the things you want TikTok to know about your live stream. So, say it so it can pick up what you're putting down. So, live streaming tips, that's what I say to people. You say, cool. Appreciate it, friend. And so I say the things that matter for my life. When you are talking, you want to search, research the things people are looking up, new live host creators. That's a term that's out there. And so you want to make sure that you're saying the things that matter for your live stream. So let's say in we are going to get started just now. So we're going to talk all things going live. Feel free to come in. We are doing our likes and our taps. Hello, Jess. How are you, friend? We're tapping the screen. We are liking a live. So feel free to come in and get to tapping so you can so we can support each other. And so that is what we're doing. I'm going to start off. I always start off with a little bit of community fest. I've been doing that lately. So we'll start there. If you guys have questions about it, let me know. Want to make sure we are doing everything we need to do for Community Fest as well. It's a beautiful Sunday. It is. It is, friend. Look at you, friend, reaching, leveling up in the room, level 14. Appreciate that, friend. Thank you so much. Hello, just being Felicia. Welcome to the room. Good morning, friend. Thank you for coming in and saying hello. You know what? I so appreciate that, Felicia. So I tell my newbies all the time. You saw Just Steele, we saw some others come in. So you want to say hello. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. We're going to talk about Community Fest because it is on right now, y'all. Good morning. Becoming her again. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. I appreciate your friend. So yes, so I do say that. I say when you come into someone's home, you wouldn't come into someone's home and not say hello. So you are here. So I want you to say hello. So I appreciate you guys coming in saying hello. So we are talking all things live streaming here. Good morning, Fred. We talk live streaming. We're gonna talk about Community Fest. It is on right now. So I know some of you guys are like, what is all the hype about? What is this about? What do I do? What am I supposed to be doing? We're going to talk about it. All right. So I want you guys to know how to engage in this time on TikTok. So this is one of two big events on TikTok for the live streaming community. And so what we're doing is celebrating community, celebrate each other, being in community with one another. So that's what we're doing here. Good morning, Fit for Life, Tina. Welcome to the room. Good morning, my friend. And then my newbies who came in, those who are coming in, let me know if you're live host. Let me know if you go live or is there something going on, you're like, I'm nervous, I'm afraid, I'm scared. Let's talk about it. Okay. So we talk about that too. I want you guys to go ahead, do it scared. You know what I'm saying? Practice makes progress. We got stickers for all the things because we've been here. We've all been on this journey of trying to figure this thing out. And then ultimately, many of us have taken a leap and we've done it. And we've been doing it for, in my case, over a year and a half, twice a day. So I really do love doing this. Okay. You said, I'm still so scared. You're like, Doc, I don't care what you say. I'm still scared. All right. All right. We'll talk about the fear. We'll talk about the fear. We'll do a little bit of mindset here. And so I appreciate you, friend, just naming that, just knowing. That at the end of the day, yeah, there is that nervousness, that fear that's still there. Camilla, welcome to the room. Appreciate you, friend. You said, becoming her again. Hey, Unwritten Unstoppable. Good seeing you this morning. Been on TikTok a few months, never been live. I just have no idea how to start. Okay, I got you. We'll talk about that. Go live 6 days a week. I'm considering going live 7 thoughts. Do it. Do it. Why not? Do it. Jess, you got this. Yes, do it. Yeah, do 7. So, well, let me say this, friend. As you know, I do 7 days a week and I do it twice a day. So I know for me, it is very much about now it's just a ritual. It's like something I do. It's a part of who I am. Thank you, Unwritten. I see your friend with the corgi. And so now it's just part of what I do. But in that case, if you're saying there's value added to adding that day, I will say yes. If that's what you're asking me, yes, yes, absolutely. TikTok wants you to be here building community. If you do 7, you should see more visibility to your live stream. So yeah, absolutely do it. Test it out, see if you like it, and see how it works for you and your community as you're building and growing. So yeah, 7 days is always good. Doing the 7-day challenges, trying to get the algorithm primed and understanding what you're talking about, bringing more visibility to your live stream. Yeah, that's always a good thing. Camilla, hello, hello, friend. It's just balance. That's the only thing I would say. You just have to figure out what that balance looks like for you and your family and stuff. Others coming in, appreciate you all coming in on this Sunday morning. It is a beautiful Sunday morning, so I appreciate it. Lawyer Mom, how are you, friend? Welcome to the room. Thank you so much for being here. Bradley, hello, hello. You are a live streaming coach. I am, friend. Let me know if you have questions. I work full time in homeschool, lots in my life, but there is value. Just wanted to balance well. Yeah. So just figure out what it looks like for you, friend. If it's something where you can find a way to do 61 minutes, you don't have to go over that. If you can find an hour in your day to sit down and just be in community in this way, it'll add value. So it'll be fine. So, hey, Janae. Janae, you was rocking. Well, you up? Did you stay up all last night? Did I left you? You alive? Did you stay live? Let me know what happened there, friend. I didn't get a chance to pop in, but I saw your screen. I was like, wait a minute. Good morning. Good morning. I can't miss the daily hairband. You know this. Oh, you're so sweet. Cody, welcome, welcome. No, I went live this morning. Did you? Okay, that was a separate. That was a wholly, totally different live. Okay, just checking. I was like, okay, girl, the music had you going. My friend Janae, she's an agency. She does R&B music. She does R&B soul music and house music. And her room is such a vibe, y'all. I mean, if that's your genre of music, you're gonna enjoy it. It is such a vibe. So definitely get there, friend. She's on the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast. So when she starts, I'm trying to go to bed. And I've got caught up a couple of times in her live. I was like, I just got to go to bed. I can't hang out in the club with you all night. so, so it's fun times, y'all. Good music. Thank you. Hey, Luna. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Thank you all for being here. We are tapping the hearts are flowing over here. So let's see if we can get that 10K likes in 10 minutes. That helps to activate the room. We're 7 minutes in. We're at 8.4K likes. So hopefully we can get things going and get the room activated. So I appreciate you all coming in. Virginia, welcome. Virginia from Arizona, welcome. I am in Florida. Welcome, friend. Where's everybody else from? Put it in the chat for us. TikTok's just the time. So I tried a new show Sunday morning slow jams. Nice. How did it go? How did it go for you? All right, friend. I love that Sunday morning slow jams. That was nice. All right. I love it. Florida. Oh, neighbor, just being Felicia. Hey, neighbor. How you doing, friend? Welcome to the room. Look at there. Okay, 200 comments, Laura Mom. Thank you so much for being here. Jess, that's right. You're Arizona as well. Nice, nice. Um, who else in the room? Lawyer Mom, California, West Coast. There we go. Goldie is in Texas. He said, "Hey." Love it, love it. And I know Luna is in, the New York area, upstate New York, and we have, Mr. Unwritten Unstoppable, who is in Minnesota. So awesome, awesome. Dula, how are you doing, Dula Shelley? Welcome. Good morning. Good show. Now I just need to keep it up. All right. All right. Well, yeah, that's a great add-on. I think it is a great idea. If it's working, the algorithm suggested it. So just so you know, what happens typically is that the algorithm will suggest times for you after you've been going live for a few weeks. I think even after 7 days, as early as 7 days. What it does is take the algorithm is taking in when your viewers have come by your live stream, the viewers. Now, the viewers aren't your followers necessarily. So it's the viewer information, and TikTok is taking that in. And that number, that time and recommendation will shift. So just keep that in mind. So you may start off with the time it's suggested, and I say stick to it. TikTok has suggested 11 o'clock at night for me, 8 o'clock in the evening, as early as 3 o'clock. And, so it's shifted a lot over the year and a half. And so I just stick to my time. And I tell you guys that pick a time that works for you first. If it works for you, stick with it, because you're the one that has to show up and have to, create that consistency. So if you're moving around a lot and shifting, then you're not going to be able to get that community build up, because people are gonna be like, well, I can't remember when you're live. Oh, it's hard to catch up with you and stuff. And so you want to find a time and a space that you can stick with, and then let the people come to you. That's the way I see it. Okay. Lived in Florida for 10 years before coming to Arizona. Nice. Good morning. All right. That's awesome. Yeah, Florida, I'm originally from Chicago, so, yeah, I don't imagine leaving the state of Florida, to be honest with you. He said, "Go Knicks." Yes, we do have to acknowledge that that happened last night. It did happen. I'm proud of them, y'all. I was secretly rooting for them. I wasn't hating on them. I really was secretly rooting for them. I was like, "You know what? Now, I'm a Chicagoan through and through, and the Bulls wasn't there to be rooted for, so, hey, we haven't been there for quite some time." But yeah, I wanted them to have that moment. That was great. That was some great basketball. So they definitely deserved it, because 'cause they've been doing their thing for a minute now. All right, y'all, let's see. TikTok is saying, read a few comments out loud and thank the users by name. Look at that. TikTok is giving us cues and these simple ways to kind of build community. That's why I said you got to make sure you're showing up consistently so you can take the time to build that community. He said, born and raised in Florida, not going anywhere. I heard that, friend. Well, damn, can't even can't ever be greater than Georgia. You know what? That is our saving grace for Chicago. At some point, we're gonna be like the Knicks, and we're gonna be like, "Hey, it's been 50 plus years since we won a championship." Some point, them years are gonna catch up with us, because it's been some time already. I think what are we, like, 25? So so we're gonna have to figure this out sooner than later. But yeah, but I'm so proud of the Knicks. They did a good thing last night. Um, all right, you said Minnesota by way of Gary, Indiana. I did not know that fun fact about you, Miss Darlene. Look at you. Wow. Okay. All right. You were just right across the highway from Chicago. Nice. I did not know that. Awesome, friend. Yeah, my mom grew up right there. She grew up, actually, it's a housing development that's right there across the road from Gary. And that's where my mom grew up. And so literally you can see Gary from her house. So yeah, so I'm very familiar with it. Awesome, awesome. Unwritten is full of surprises. I know. She's like all over the world. She's multinational. So all right, friends, we hit 20K likes. Oh my gosh, that just happened before I looked up, and we had 20K likes. We haven't gotten our flash goal. I told Flourish that earlier. I said, hey, the flash goal has been kind of elusive lately. It's been very random. So we'll see if we get it soon. It typically comes, I think, like in the first 15 minutes, especially if we're hitting our goals. We are 12 minutes in, so we clearly hit our goal of 10K, 10 likes before 10 minutes. And so that's awesome. And so now the flash goal typically will come in. We want to get that soon. If we get that sooner than later, that's great. But in the meantime, if you guys don't mind sharing out the live, let's share it out. You can add it to stories. You can repost it. You can press down on the middle of the screen and share it to individuals that way. You can search for people to share. So let's see if we can share out the live. Thank you so much. I moved to Minnesota when I was 25. Now I'm 62. Wow. Oh, yeah. So Minnesota's home. Yeah. Awesome. Wow. Yeah, I'm familiar with Gary. That's awesome, friend. Let's see. Thank you all for sharing. Hello, Wealth Code Daily. Welcome to the room. Others coming in. Oh, hi guys. How you doing, friend? Jess, thank you for the shares. Okay, friends. Doulas, Shelly, thank you for coming back into the room. Thank you for that, Rose. Let me know if you guys have questions. We're gonna do Community Fest real quick. Obviously, that is the thing that's happening in these TikTok streets. We are within the warm-up period of this particular campaign. All right. So this is like the big event for one of two big events that happen this year. So there's two views that you guys can look at. You can look at you as a live host. So my live host in the room, you can definitely look at yourself as a live host. Everybody needs to sign up. I'm going to say that because we're in community here. And so you want to sign up. You want to be intentional about that. So everybody should be signing up. And then there's also the viewer, the live host view, and then there's the viewer view. So you guys are the viewers. So I'm going to show you both sides of it and see what it looks like for all of you if you guys are not familiar with it. We did just get the flash go. So let's see. Let's take care of that first. Of course, TikTok will give us the heart maze. That's what TikTok does. We know we gotta honor the fact that TikTok is always saying, "Hey, heart me, heart me." So, if you have not given your heart me, this is the time to do it. I know a few of you came in and already gave it. So TikTok is like, "Hey, give your heart me." So, I appreciate you guys, whoever held back, but thank you so much if you gave it already. I'm gonna bring in my other accounts. We'll share. We'll see if we can get some more friends in the room too, so that we can get that flash goal taken care of. And it's asking for 14. That's not that's I mean, obviously we'll see how the rooms, but that's not bad. But we've been struggling a little bit with the heart me's because the heart me is so hard. Once you give it once, you can't give it again. And obviously it's based on your community coming back and supporting. So the heart me becomes a little bit more of a challenge to get it done at times. Hey, Glow Getter, thank you so much. We are coming in. We are doing our flash goal real quick. I can't pin it again yet. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate it. And so we'll see if we can get this flash goal completed really quickly. We got 4 of 14 that is done already. Now we have 5 of 14. And so if we can get the other nine people to give it, that would be great. Started by asking a simple, okay, TikTok says, okay, so TikTok was giving us some more cues, which is good. Just asking us questions about, how you can get your room engaged. It's like asking a simple question, like what's some of the biggest challenges that you've had this week, and just making sure you're building community in that way. So again, these cues where it's really asking the live host to do a little bit more engagement with your audience started this week with Community Fest. It actually started as of Thursday when they launched Community Fest, which is great because before the cues were just like, oh, 99% haven't followed the live host, 49% haven't shared your live. So now it's telling you like, hey, here's some interactive things you can do. Here's some things you can get the room moving, which is great. So you want to make sure you're doing those things, asking those questions. If you're new to going live, it's a great way to get your room activated as well. All right. Thank you so much, April. Appreciate you. Naya, thank you so much. Thank you, user. Grabbing that heart me. I appreciate your friend. Thank you for the support. You are new to the community, so I appreciate that support, friend. Brand new account too. No bio, no photo, but thank you for getting that heart me. Tell me more about yourself. Tell me what how long, well, I'm assuming you just got on TikTok, so welcome to the room. You might be someone's backup account. Let me ask that question. Welcome to the room, friend, though. Those who are coming in, we are in the midst of our flash goal, so we'll see if we can get it accomplished. And let's see if we can get that accomplished. We just need another 5 or so. Is that right? Is that the right math? Yeah, it's just 5 more people, 5 different people. I can't pin it yet. I gotta wait 2 more minutes before I can pin it again. Jackie, welcome to the room. April, how you doing? Welcome everybody. We were doing some small talk. We got our heart me goal. We got our flash goal going on now. Let's see if we can get those last 5 heart me's. Again, if you came already, you already gave it. I'm sure you have, so that's totally fine. Those in the room who have given their heart me, let's start with the viewer view of the community fest. Okay, so let's do this real quick. So while we're trying to get this goal accomplished, if you click the heart me, there's 2 ways to get to it. Hey Carmen, thank you so much, friend. um and so if you click your heart me up here, the daily heart me, and let's see, we'll click it up here, and I'm going to show it for you guys to see it as well. The heart me pops up and it tells you all the different things that are going on here. Grabbing your heart me is part of it, putting a comment in. You're going to claim points so that you can continue to level up in the room. So this account is level 10. This is the agency account. Thank you, Jess. Appreciate your friend, Jess. And then you're gonna see the little area where it says post a highlight. We're gonna talk about that in a second because that's one of the community fest goals, challenges for you all. And so you're gonna post a highlight, and then you can become a super fan, you can send a super fan, you can send populars, you can send a gift. At the very bottom is what I want you to pay attention to. It says Community Fest 2026 here. This is one way to get to it. There's actually the other way is swiping over here to where the campaigns are. Community Fest is over there. You'll get to the same screen. So you can get through to it through the Heart Me or over here through the Community Fest area. And so as you scroll down, it's going to give you some challenges. So it tells you how many tickets you've collected already and things you've done already. And so it's going to give you some challenges in terms of what you can do to grow your account. I'm sorry, grow your engagement by getting some more votes and stuff. So if you post a video, there's a particular type of video you have to post. Hey, sporty melanated. And so it has this little template to it, and it's going to be a video you can rate. You got to do two of those. You can get 200 points, 100 per video. That highlights I just talked about. You post to highlight someone, you can get 50 points for that. And then if you invite some more people, watch that review video as well. And then finally, tap. This is what I want everybody in the room to do. If you haven't done this, I want you to tap to show your support. If it's something you haven't done already, some of you probably have already done it. Some of you who are new to me, brand new, have not. So if you want to tap to show your support, that's the way to do it. That's going to be part of the Community Fest numbers you're trying to track and get. You're trying to get people to send the highlight videos and then also tap to show their support. You collect points for that. And so you're trying to get to those 2,000 points. I'm close to it. I'll show you guys where I'm at. I think after today, I probably will hit the 2,000 between this live and the later live. I'll probably hit the 2,000 mark. I got to do my videos, the little things like that will get me there. I don't know if I can collect additional points beyond 2,000. I think these are early points. You get the 2,000 and that's what you get, but we'll see. We'll see. But just keep that in mind. That's part of what you're doing here. Thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate you guys. So that's part of what you're doing. You want to get those early points for Community Fest, especially if you're going to play the game. All right. Thank you all for joining. Let's see. I don't think I shared my live out either. So I'm going to share it out as well. So we'll see if we can get some more engagement, get those last three, I think it's three more heart me's that are left. So we'll get those as well. And then let me know if you guys have any questions about Community Fest. So I'll show you the live host side as well. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate your support. Let's see if I could pin it one more time. I'm going to pin it. And so this is what we're trying to do. Um, and so just know that that's what we're trying to get to the daily heart meeting, see if we can get that achieved. So we'll get our last couple people to come in and support it. We need three more heart meets. Um, and so it says TikTok gave us another cue. It was like asking true or false questions too. That was another way to do it. Thank you so much, Jackie. I appreciate that daily heart meet. We need two more people. If you're in the room and you haven't sent your daily heart meet yet or joined the community, it should say follow. That means you need to follow. Thank you, April. Thank you so much. And then under there, it says join. You need coins on your account to do it. So I appreciate you coming in, friend. And I think we just need one more. So we'll see if we get that last heart me. In the meantime, so I showed you guys Community Fest. Let me know, put in the chat, did you who is not signed up for Community Fest? If you have no clue what I'm talking about, if you know nothing about Community Fest, thank you, April. Put no clue. Put it in the chat. No clue. Don't know what you're talking about, Doc. Um, hello, friend. How you doing? Thank you so much. You said, P, appreciate your friend. Thank you for coming in. You have no bio, but welcome to the room. You said no clue. Jackie said no clue. Just a little. Go you said just a little. All right. All right. I'm gonna have to go ahead and do a recap. Just a little, no clue. All right. So anybody else? I know we have some other friends that are coming and going. So here's the deal. Here's what I would tell you guys. Couple things you need to pay attention to with Community Fest. Just got here. Okay. Okay. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. It just started on Thursday officially. Hey Soda. Lawyer Mom, come on in. Appreciate the populars. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you, friends, for supporting. And come to think of it, let me put up my viewer wishes only because I'm in a campaign. So I need to put that up, but I actually need to change out the gifts. So I'll do that for the 4 o'clock. Make sure I make a point to do that. But that's viewer wishes, guys, and that is where it is for a campaign. Actually, it's the dress fit campaign. Hey, Soda, thank you so much for the wink. Thank you so much. Wink winks to you, Jackie. I appreciate it. Soda, thank you for the Dr. Lisa Cares and the populars. Um, and we're doing the heart me. I think we need one more heart me to satisfy. Did we get it? Oh, we got it, guys. We got it. We got it. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Right on time. Thank you, Fred. I appreciate that. So yes, we got it. Thank you so much for that, lawyer mom. I appreciate it. All right. So here's the deal. OMG, love it. That was cute. That was super cute. Here's the deal. So let's talk about Community Fest real quick, and then I'm gonna switch. We're gonna switch to engagement. I get that question all the time. If you guys have other questions you are curious about, I'm gonna change my board in a second anyway. But Community Fest is actually one of two of the big events for TikTok. And so this one happens between June and July. And essentially, it's going to start officially on Saturday, the 18th. So we are doing all this. Yes, love. We're doing all this warm up to get people to sign up, to participate, and you're rallying your community. All right. You're trying to get your fan club members to come in, support, and do the things that will get you those additional points so that you can climb up the leaderboard and during this early warm up phase. And so ultimately, there are some daily tasks you need to complete as a live host. And then as viewers, there's a daily process that you need to do as well. Like you post a highlight, you can do those community fest videos, those template videos I told you about. And so that'll allow you to get votes. So you're getting votes because when community fest starts, you're going to cast those votes for your favorite live host. All right. And so essentially what you're doing is starting to build community. You're in a community already. If you're in my room, you got your daily heart me, or if you're in someone else's room and you grab your daily heart me, basically TikTok is saying, hey, I want you all to come in and grow and build community, and I want you to support your favorite live host. So that's what you're doing. All right. What is a highlight? A highlight is do me a favor, Goldie. When you click up here, I'll show it to you as well. When you click up here, you're literally posting to your page. Hold on one second, I went too far up. I don't see it. Let me see. Let me go back. There it go. It didn't populate at first. Post a highlight. So that's what you're doing. So what it does is actually generates a clip from my live. So you're posting a highlight to your page of me, of what I said in my live. And so with that posting a highlight, you get, it does give traffic. It's actually not a bad idea to do it because it'll give you some traffic and visibility. But you post a highlight, it goes to your page. I would get a notification that you did it, and I can add it to my story. So they share the highlight that you posted, and then I can add that to my stories. And I typically do that. Unless it's like a highlight. It's like, oh no, that was horrible. So, but for the most part, it's stuff that I'm okay with saying because I said it here anyway. But but they'll post it to your page. Now, here's what I tell people: you don't have to keep it up forever. If it doesn't align with your brand, your topic, hey Eugene, it doesn't align with what you normally talk about, you can take it down. You can delete it. Okay, so that's totally fine. You get the points for the purpose of this campaign, the Community Fest campaign. You get points for doing that 50 votes, I believe. And so that's good that you did it. And then ultimately it'll allow you to get those points too. All right, those votes. Um, and so, hey, Dream KC, how are you, friend? So you have that as an option as well. So essentially you want to make sure that as a fan club member, you want to make sure that you're rallying behind your favorite host and you decide what that looks like. So posting a video, doing the template videos. Hey Rachel Sun Sunflower, welcome to the room, friend. All that is gonna help. All right. Um Thank you so much for that daily heart me. So I'm going to show the viewers, the live host side. I just showed the viewer side. So click in the daily heart me, scroll down to Community Fest, and that's where you see the screen. Okay. Let me know if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. So well, let me show it one more time for you guys. If you click your daily heart me, you're going to click up here to your daily heart me. You're going to scroll down to Community Fest. And under Community Fest, you are going to see the votes that you collected already, the tasks that some challenges that you can do. The very last one, it says tap to support the creator. If you haven't done that already, make sure you do that one. That's the one that is to support this room. So that's a great help to this room. And then as you go to other rooms, because it's like 300 that you could do, it's one per person. So essentially, you can go to 300 rooms and post support people that way too. All right. So I would say thank you so much, friend. You can get 300 votes just by doing that. Now, I will say if you are going to that many rooms, that's great. That's a lot of rooms to go to, but it's a great way to show support and you get a vote for it too. All right. All right, my friends. Thank you so much. So now let's go to the live host side, and then I'm going to close out Community Fest. I'm going to switch my board because I always want to make sure I'm answering questions about Community Fest. But the goal for you all is that you're going to be educating your community on doing the things that's going to support you in the Community Fest qualifiers, the regionals, and then ultimately the global level too. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jackie, for posting the highlight. I see you, friend. Appreciate it. So, so for the live host side, there is the um, there is the live host side where you are gonna go to your page. Hey, Dreams Casey, appreciate your friend. Thank you all. I appreciate. I might have missed somebody else's shout outs, but I appreciate all the support, friends. Thank you so much for all the engagement and gifting. So let's see. We're gonna go to TikTok live. We're gonna go to Hey, how you doing, Mary? Welcome to the room. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Thank you for the Dr. Lisa Cares. So if you are in your campaign area, you can click this. Appreciate you. Hey, Rich. Appreciate your friend. And then you go here. So now you're here. Oh, I've gone over 2,000. So I guess you can get more points. That's great. So it's going over the amount. So that's good to know. So you can do this and you can collect those early points. And essentially, there's tasks here for you to do, and then obviously for your community to do. We had one person post a highlight. It says 1 of 5 that we're looking to get. Hey, L. And then we also have the 25-minute wearing of the halo. I've been wearing my halo officially 31 minutes. So technically, I could turn it off. And I probably will. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you, Mary. Hey, sweet angel, welcome to the room. You also have those fest videos to do. So I've been doing those fest videos as well. You have the 10 people you have to invite this campaign to. So you want to make sure you invite the people. And then you have the people who are tapping in the support. Remember, that's the screen I shared where you have to tap to show your support. You can do that one per creator that you go to live room that you go to. And so essentially you're looking for 200 points for that. So that's what this is. This is the early warm up phase. There's a video. I'm not going to play it now. Today I've played it a couple times. It's okay. It's TikTok's videos, you know. He said I've been doing the fest videos, but it's not showing up that I have it, that I have. Are you clicking here? There's a template. Are you creating it from here? Like clicking this and then there's a template that'll show up. You're gonna play catch the bang game. So you're catching the bang. You're doing the video. Is it a 60-second video? It has to be 60 seconds. You have to scroll over to the 60-second area. So it defaults to 15 second, but you got to scroll over to the 60-second. Let me know if that's the yes for both things. And so, yes, I've done it twice and for 60 seconds. Interesting. And then you post it. It shows up on your page. Interesting. Great morning. How you doing, Essence? Interesting. Huh. I don't know. Are you a Android user? I know the Android users were saying they were having some issues. Let me know if you're an Android user. iPhone. Oh, hmm. Have you updated your app lately? You have the latest app updates. Yeah, I'm curious why it would show up for you. Yeah, yes. I guess turn your phone off and back on again and then try it. Try to reboot the app. Maybe that's it. Like do a hard swipe to close it and see if that works. But if this is showing up, you're doing the game, you're doing the 60-second video, and it's fully 60 seconds, then it should work. She said it's my Uranus square in Gemini. Jeanette. Yes, yes. And you said Mercury is in retrograde too, didn't you? Didn't you say both things are happening? So let me know. Oh my gosh, you're so funny. Okay, y'all. So yeah, make sure all the things are happening at the end of, oh, you said at the end of this month. Okay. All right. So this is the viewer, the live host screen for Community Fest. All right. So you guys heard it from me. If you have questions about Community Fest, just know you should be doing something every time you come to someone's live. You should be doing something for Community Fest. All right. Thank you, Kia. Love it. You said at the end of the month, you said Mercury goes retrograde into the full moon on the 29th. Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're gonna be in for it, y'all. Both things will be happening at the same time. Let's see, I don't know. Linda Lou, welcome to the room, friend. Welcome everybody. We were just wrapping up you said be prepared. Wow. All right, we're gonna be prepared for real, for real. So let me know if there's any last questions. Thank you for the Dr. Lisa Cares. I appreciate it, friends. So I don't know what's happening there, but it should work. Like I said, I know the Android users have been complaining about not working for them. I hadn't heard as much for the iPhone users, but hopefully it works. We're doing like a hard reboot. Maybe it'll work. And just like I said, make sure the video's going over the 60-second mark. Like let it end on its own without stopping it. That's what I would tell you to do too, because I know TikTok is counting every second, so it could be 59 seconds. Yeah. I'll try it again today. Okay, perfect. All right. And then those who are in the room, thank you all for joining. If you're new to my room, put new in the chat. I always want to make sure I'm saying hi to my new friends. And what we were talking about was Community Fest really quickly. I do a quick overview of it just because we're in the midst of Community Fest. So I want to make sure everybody's on the same page. You said, what times do you come on? I always catch the end of your live. No, no, no. I just started. No, I'm not about to get off. I've only been on for 35 minutes. Yeah, I got cut off speaking. Um, Yay, I got cut off speaking. What happened? Okay. Um, oh, okay, cool. Yep, yep, yep. So I'm here, friend. Um, I'll be here for I usually do 2 hours. So we'll see how this live goes. It seems like it's doing a little bit of a my phone's running hot. I think it is the Uranus and Gemini. Something's happening. My tech is not working well, so it is acting a little funny the way it's warmed up right now. But we'll see. So I went the full 60 seconds. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. You said you got cut off. Gotcha. So you went the full 60 seconds. Yeah. So I don't know, friend. That's interesting. The silent rebuild. Welcome. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. Hello, friend. Welcome to the room. I appreciate you as well. Good morning. Good morning. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna have to do translation. Make sure. God bless you too. Just make sure. I was like, let me check. Oh, Mercury. Mine either. My tech has been wacko since last week. Really, I have a meet with my website developer. Have an amazing day. Oh, okay, okay. Thanks so much, Mary. Appreciate you. Um, I'll let you know how it goes today. Okay, perfect. Yeah, keep me posted, friend. Thank you so much. 100 minutes, tech issues. I think it is, you all. If you have an iPhone, it's Apple. The new phone drops, and that always makes our phones act up first. Really? I had no idea. Okay, okay, then yeah. Because I do feel like things are off over the last couple days. When is the new phone dropping? What is it, the 18 or something? To push us to buy the new one. Interesting. Oh, okay. Okay, that's why. So when is the new is it dropping like any day now? See, I always thought they dropped new phones like in September, right before the holidays, so people can have that on their like holiday to-do list. I think it may be satellite issues because I have an Android, really, and you're having tech issues too. Okay, happens every year. That makes sense, though. It does. It does absolutely make sense. Yep. So yeah, my phone is definitely running a little hot, and yeah, so interesting. All right, my friends. So let's do this. We're gonna pivot. So I'm gonna take off this. Are we good with the community fest? Let me know if anybody has no idea what I'm talking about here. We went over. Hey, Lynn. We went over it in a way that I showed the viewer perspective. You guys are viewers. If you click the Daily Heart Me, you can scroll down to Community Fest. Is at the bottom. Click that Community Fest banner area. When you click it, it will take you to the Community Fest screen at the um in the bonus challenges in the towards the middle, towards the bottom middle, you'll see where it says tap to support the creator. That's what you want to do. You want to send those taps. Those taps are helping to support my room. It goes towards the points to collect it. You get a vote for it. So all that is part of what Community Fest is. And so you're collecting votes at this point. At this point, we're in the sign up phase. This is the warm up. And so I'm collecting points. You guys are collecting votes. And then essentially, when Community Fest officially starts, which is the 18th, we're in warm up from the 11th to the 17th. So the 17th, the warm up ends. And then the 18th, we are on and popping. It is official Community Fest time. I said Saturday. I think the 18th is actually Thursday. I apologize for that. I said Saturday earlier. Somebody's got comment got filtered. Thank you for explaining. You are so welcome, friend. He said that makes sense. Yeah. Shayla, thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. Uh, can we talk about Community Fest again, please? Can I talk about it again? Yes, I'll recap it one more time. Okay, we get engagement points for contributing. Live host gets engagement points. Viewers, you guys collect votes. So you're collecting votes. Okay, so really quickly, those who are coming in, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for coming into the room. I'm going to show it real quick. So if you click your heart me, if you haven't given your heart me, it says join and you can you have to have coins on your account, so put some you'll get coins by clicking the gift box. You can add coins there under the word recharge, and then once you add coins, then you can contribute to the daily heart me, the live goal, the viewer wishes, all the things in the room like that. And then once you're here, once you click the heart me at the top, you're clicking that heart me up there, it will show at the bottom Community Fest. See that? And if you're going to click it, this is now going to show you where you're collecting votes, and you collect more votes by doing these activities, okay? These challenges. The challenge that I said, the bonus challenge, this one says tap creators send your support. If you click this to send your support, it it allows you to get a vote for that. And so you want to do that. Thank you for the daily heart me. And then it also tells you to post a highlight. If you post a highlight, you can post a highlight to your page. It will generate here in the live stream something I'm clipping and talking about, some part of this live. It'll take that clip and you could post it to your page. Again, you don't have to be married to it. It ain't there forever. You can do it. You can delete it if you want. You can keep it. It's up to you. I don't have a problem with you guys posting highlights of me. I get that in my inbox and then I reshare it in my story. All right. So the logic is, and I'll be honest with you, the logic is that you're going to get more visibility because I'm sharing it to my community. People may go to your page. You have me on your community. People are going to come to your page, but then they come to my page too. So all of it is part of support. I'm supporting you, you supporting me. So that's how it works. Um, put it on and take it off is okay. Got it. Yep, if you want to. Yep. Grand Rising, how you doing, Meatball? Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you grabbing that daily heart meet. Others coming in. Motivation says you can show you on your phone where to find the crown. Um, yes. Let me show you the halo. Let's see. So if I was to go live, let's pretend like I'm gonna go live on this account. So if I hit live, it's gonna be under effects. See that one there? Effects in the middle. So when I click it, it's her. Community Fest. That's the girly. So you're gonna click her, and that's gonna give the crown. If I click it, the crown effect will come on it's on my face here. You guys can't see it, but it has me on here. So yeah, that's it. See, you can see the crown effect. And so yeah, so you can let me turn that off. But yeah, so that's there. Okay. So that's where you get it. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Yeah. So it's right at the top for you. Thank you for explaining. You guys are welcome. So that is the viewer perspective. So as viewers, thank you so much, Shayla, for the wink winks. As viewers, you want to make sure that you are checking in that way. That's part of the support for Community Fest because Community Fest is all about the community. So once again, I'll show you guys once again if you are up here in someone's room, and you could do this for all the rooms you go to. That's what I've been doing. I've been coming to different rooms and I've been collecting those points. And so, Halleck, you, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much. I did it for you, Halleck, you yesterday. So you come down here to Community Fest. If you click the Community Fest, this is where it's at for you as viewers. You collect votes. You're collecting votes. And so you collect votes for sending out that video template. You can get votes that way. You can collect votes from sending someone's highlight. Again, these things you don't have to keep on your page. If you're like, it doesn't match my aesthetics, it doesn't match what I normally put on my page, post it, get the votes, because it'll track the votes that you've gotten. Get the votes and then take it down. It's totally fine. You can delete it. All right. I need to make that video. Yep. So this is the video from the viewer perspective. I'm going to show you guys the live host side in a second. So this is the section. So you can invite more people. You can review the Community Fest information, and then here is the tap area. This is where you're tapping the support. You can go to 300 rooms. That's a lot of rooms, y'all. But you can go to 300 rooms, 300 different live hosts, and tap for support them to support them. So this is the viewer side. So everybody, if you click your daily heart me, that's what you're clicking. You're coming down and you're clicking, coming down. That's where you post your highlight at, and then you click Community Fest from the Heartbeat. Now, if you're doing it from a live host perspective, so now I'm the live host. I can get to it here in the campaign. You guys can get to the Community Fest stuff from the campaign too, from this campaign tab. I can look at it here, but I'm going to show you guys from my phone. I'm actually going to go to the campaign area so you guys can see it. So it's under campaigns, which is under the live center. So if you're on your profile, you're clicking TikTok Studio, you see posts, you see live, scroll down, campaigns. All right. Hey, Brandon. And then under there, let's see, I'm going to show you guys Dr. Lisa's side. And so I've been collecting points because I've been doing the engagement on your side. I've been collecting votes. I think I'm almost at like 400 votes on my Dr. Lisa page. And then I've gotten over 2,000 points now. So 2021, that's my number. So I've been collecting points and votes. And so I'm going around to rooms. That's that video that you guys have to review. That's what that video that gets you points also. And then you also have your halo that you have to wear for 25 minutes per live. So I have mine on. It's been 45 minutes. So I'm going to take it off soon. And then you also have the highlights. So I've had one person send a highlight so far, one of five. So the highlights are option too. So if you guys send highlights, and then the Community Fest videos that I have to do. This is on my side now. So you as a live host, you have videos you have to do. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate your friend. And then you have the bonus challenges where you send invites to at least 10 people and they accept, and then that taps. So we have 112 people that have tapped to come in out of the 200. So that's good. So we're going to keep growing that number. So I appreciate you all supporting. Thank you so much. And so that's what you're going to do for Community Fest. So that's the live host side. Thank you, Fran. Appreciate it. That's the live host side. And then I showed you guys by clicking the Daily Heart Me, that's the viewer side. So as you guys are going to your rooms, you tell your community, hey guys, tap to come in, or tap to support by clicking my heart me and then clicking the Community Fest banner. Or if they come over to campaigns and swipe enough to get to Community Fest, they can get it that way too. All right. So those are the two ways. Any other questions about Community Fest? Are we good? We all good? All good in the world? Let me know. Put if you have no clue still, put no clue. I'm happy to answer the questions, but Community Fest is it's one of the bigger events for TikTok. Live Fest is the other that happens towards the end of the year. And so Community Fest is the first big dance that we have. You said no clue. Still learning. Y'all so cute. He's like, I have no clue. So if you click the Daily Heart Me under there is Community Fest, and there's the challenges you have to do. I want to see a hype video, need example. Um, oh, the hype video is just that. It's just a template. If you do here, if you click Daily Heart Me, so this is what you're doing as viewers. So anyone who hasn't clicked this, follow me as I do it. And then I get down to Community Fest. And then when you get here, the hype video is what she's talking about here. It says post Community Fest 2026 hype video. I'm going to click this. I'm going to post it. We'll do it real time. Okay. So the template comes on. You see where it's going to be scanning my face. I'm going to point it towards me. I'm literally doing it now. And so I'm going to do the 60-second video. All right, guys, we are getting ready for Community Fest 2026, where we're supporting our favorite creators. My favorite creator is Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. She is a great live host and TikTok coach, and I can't wait to support her during Community Fest. So I'm going to be going to her room and clicking all the buttons and doing more hype videos just like this one so that I can continue to support Dr. Lisa as she is the greatest of all times. I love her dearly. And she is going to win Community Fest. So come in, make sure you're supporting Dr. Lisa. And when you come in, click your daily heartbeat as well as click tap to support so she can get the tap points. And then you guys can do all the things, send popular votes, send Dr. Lisa cares, do all the things to support her. All right. Community Fest 2026. See you there. All right, y'all. That's the video. I'm posting it. So here, that's the video. That was 60 seconds. Lord, that felt like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I don't know how long that video is, but that's it. And so that's the video I'm about to post. And you heard me hyping myself up. so so I'm gonna click next and I'm gonna post this video. Um, and so there's the video. And I'm gonna post it, and it already has the hashtag, and we just gonna hit post. It's there. Hold on. I don't think there's any music. I'm gonna post it anyway. So there. So I'm gonna come back out of this, and you'll see one of two. Hype you up. Thank you. How did you do the The community gift came from TikTok. It was a campaign that they did, and I think they're slowly rolling it out to different creators as you go live more often and stuff. I don't know all the criteria, but it was a campaign that happened towards the beginning of the year. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate y'all. So I'm gonna come out in here, and then I'm gonna go back and click it again and see if I got credit for it. It may be a little soon, but we'll see. Thank you so much. You watched it for 400 minutes. Awesome, friend. Thank you for that. Okay, so we'll come down. Um, No, it's not there yet, so we'll see. Probably takes a minute to post. Let me see on the page. Did it post on the page? It's just now coming in, so it's there. So that's the video. So let's see if it came back on. If I come back into the room, do I see that I got credit for it? All right. Thank you all. Appreciate you all. Thank you all for coming in. So we're gonna see if hold on, go back up. Community Fest will come down here. Hasn't shown it yet. Give me 1 second. It took like the other video that I did for my side where you do your own video as a live host because there's two videos. This is you as a fan, and then there's one as a live host. It took like 2 to 3 minutes. It wasn't super quick. So it took a minute for it to show up. So we'll see if it shows up now. So hello, friends coming in. Hey Veronica. Um, and it should show that I got credit at some point. Yep, there's there. So it's there. So now we got one of two. So if I did another one, it'll show up on the page. All right. And let me be clear, you could delete the videos. Once you get the credit, you could delete it. So you don't have to feel like you got that video on your page forever. So you could decide if you keep it. Now, for me, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. I'm not going to delete the video about myself. But you decide what that looks like, okay? So you can definitely keep it, you can remove it. All right. Let me close my door. All right, friends. So yes, um let me know if there's any other questions about Community Fest. So we're gonna move on. Let me know if there's any other questions about it. And I think we're good. That is from you guys as viewers, and then you go to the campaign area and you'll see the stuff, the tasks that you have to do as a live host. All right. And the live host is really simple. You have a hype video that you have to do similar. It's not the same template, it's a slightly different template, but you have a hype video, you have to click for that to create it and it goes on your page. If you guys go to this account here, you'll see where I've done a few videos already. And then you also have to share this out to other people. So you're trying to get more people to sign up for Community Fest. You do actually have to log in and sign in to or click the campaign area. So you want to do that. Thank you so much. We teared up. And then you also want to make sure that you are sending that out to other people. And then I told people, like, you can have your backup counts, you can have other family members sign up. Like, for example, my husband's not on TikTok like that, but I could take his phone and say, hey, let me get you to sign in and accept this campaign so I can get credit for you joining. And so little things like that you could do just so that you get all your 10 people if you want to pay attention to that particular um, thing for the challenge for the Community Fest. All right. Hey, Gabby, thank you so much. All right. So, any last minute questions about that? Thank you for the populist friends. I appreciate the support. Thank you, everybody coming in. We're going to transition from Community Fest. So, I'm gonna take this down. I'm going to take the effect off as well because I did my time with the effect. I am going to also click a different board. um, I know there were some questions the other day. Let me know before we do this. If you guys have any particular questions, I know there was questions about engagement. So I was going to make this a little bit more of an engagement conversation. And so I wanted to make sure that I'm going to put that board up. And so we'll talk about that. Hey, friend. Thank you, Anna Cakes. Welcome to the Cupcakes Room. Appreciate you, friend. So we'll talk about this and we'll talk about ways to get engagement. And so let me know if this is something you guys struggle with. If you struggle with this, let's do this. We'll start it off by I'm gonna take your wishes down for a second or two so we can, and I'll bring it back. We'll put a poll up. So this is a quick poll. So let me know. Have you guys put yes means that you are fine with engagement, everything's good, you're smiling, you love engagement, you're getting engagement in your rooms. No is the crying, like you're struggling with engagement. For people to comment and engage in your life. Oh, yes, ma'am, I need help with engagement. So go ahead, click the poll. Let us know. You clicked yes. Okay. That engagement is something interesting, friends. I love it. Let's anybody else, and so the way it should show up on your side, it should have the votes and the countdown that's happening. You guys should see the smiley face. And if I click the sad face, it should tally the sad face for me. So let me know if you guys don't see that on your screen. Okay. Hey, Coach, how you doing, Coach Chandra? Welcome to the room. Welcome to the room, Dinky. You said you good, huh? You good too? All right. All right. So so and it'll be ending shortly. But just know that engagement is so important too for your live stream. So we have 7 ways for more go live supporters. And I put the word engagement for TikTok before on my board. And so I'm gonna say this out loud to you guys. TikTok was like, no, ma'am. No. So it worked one time, but it didn't work the next time I did it. So I took the word off, and that's why you see the word supporters, because I want to make sure that we're talking about people to engage in your live stream. We want them to support the live stream. But TikTok may I think they assumed that word was me trying to persuade people to engage and support and stuff like that. So I'll just say just be careful about what you put on your board. If it gives you a little error message, it didn't like the word, it didn't like the board. So play around with your verbiage, okay? So I tell you that guys that all the time. If you ever get any messages that pop up and looks like a little warning, it's kind of explaining something, then you got to fix it. All right. All right. So most of you guys said you were interested in getting more support. All right, more engagement. You said, oh, okay. Yes, yeah, that's key. When adding hashtags, I have noticed that some don't want to show up. Where are you adding hashtags at? What do you mean? Where are you adding hashtags at? On the content side, in the live stream? What do you mean? Like in the comments? I think you're talking about the content side, I would imagine. Yeah. You definitely have to have make sure you don't have any spaces or capital letters adding before going live. Where you mean adding them before going live? Where are you adding them? Is it okay to use the board to welcome them into my first live? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, create a board. I would absolutely create one. Yeah. After title. Oh, so it's in your description? Is it in the description or you're saying it's in the title and you're putting a hashtag? Interesting. I've never tried that before. I wonder if that's not permissible, but I'm not sure. I've never tried to put a hashtag anywhere in the description or the title. So that's new to me if you're doing that. And you're saying it's not working sometimes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, I'm not sure. I wonder if it's the hashtag. Where do you add hashtags? You said, where do you add them? That's cute. You're like, well, where do you add them then? You add them on the post. Like if you posting content, you add the hashtag mainly on a post. I've seen people throw hashtags FYP, FYF in the chat as a way to kind of, I guess, get more visibility, get pushed out because the comments. Hey, yeah, never seen that on my boards. Yeah, for live. You don't. I mean, I've never seen it. That's what I'm saying. I've never seen people use it beyond like you guys in the comments. I've seen people put hashtag FYP, FYF, but hey, precious. No, I don't think I've seen that before. Thank you, Bounty and Bliss. I was like, what did you do? You didn't change the goggles. Interesting. Yeah. So you've seen that a lot. Let me know if what you're seeing. So you're saying you've seen hashtags a lot. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, not in the live stream beyond people saying, like I said, the FYP, FYF. I think that's just something where people are like, those comments, that type of commenting will get more visibility, offer more traffic to the room. I think that's why the logic is about it, but not sure what it is about those particular hashtags that people are using. Um, Beyond just trying to get more FYP support. Yeah. So so most of you guys said no, you're not. You do, I mean, you do have questions about um support and engagement in your life. So what we just did, just as a quick example, is a poll. And it's funny, TikTok now has these cues that pop up when you're live. So they're telling you as a live host, like, hey, here's some things you can do. One of those cues was actually to do a poll. All right. So it's like, hey, poll your community, do a yes, no poll, do a true false poll. But essentially it was saying, hey, get your community to engage by commenting, give them questions, ask them questions, engage with them. And so one of them is a poll. So if you're not using polls, I would say try to start creating some polls for your community. You can create those in advance. All right. So you can do custom polls. So I have a custom poll in here. Let's pick one of my custom polls. And so you could decide, you could also do a poll, a custom poll where people have to vote with a gift. And so that's another way to do it too. But so let's do this one. I have several in here. I didn't realize I had so many. Um, let's do this one. We'll say what. Okay. So the poll here, if you guys see it over here, it's going to be over in the corner. It's like, what changes would you like to see from my live stream? And so click up here to do the poll. You guys can answer it really quickly. But again, a poll is a great way to get that engagement. Now, if you're thinking, thank you so much, Janice. Is that it, Janice? And so if you're thinking about ways that you want to hear from your audience, maybe it's a question like that, like what changes I should be doing, or if there's a question about what topics you want me to cover, or if there's a question about, what are some interesting things that you've experienced through my live stream, and you have some multi choice answers for them. And so you decide what that looks like, but you can create those questions in advance and poll your audience. And again, that's a great way to get your audience to communicate and engage with your live stream. Quick way to do it by doing some of those polls. And so for me, I got 5 or 6 polls already created. If I ever wanted to kind of throw something out there, I could. And so I can get you guys to answer and give me quick feedback. And so 100% said more frequent live streams. Yeah, so thank you, friends. Those that answered, I appreciate it. He's like, stay on forever, Dr. Lisa. Thank you, friend, for tearing us up. Thank you for the populars. But then there's the coins that people can send with a poll that people can answer with a gift. Thank you, friends. I appreciate the daily heart me's bounty. Appreciate you. Oh Lord, thank you, friend. Um, what I was gonna Bounty, let me ask this question real quick. Your live, I love the way you did that, friend. Your voice live was, and so I know there's many people in the room. Was that pre-recorded or were you live that whole time? That was good. That was so good. I do TikTok when I'm at work at a salon. TikTok asks me, what services do I offer? Okay. TikTok asks me what services I offer. Okay. What do you do about that? Yes, it was pre-recorded. Or yes, you were live. Which one? Yes, live. Yes, pre-recorded. um, so what do you do about what services do I offer? What do you mean TikTok asked you that? That was me replaying my podcast. Oh, it was pre-recorded. Gotcha. Okay. It was good. Your podcast is real, but I like that. That's fun. It was fun with all the sound effects and stuff. It was good. And I love the letters. Everything about it was like I felt like I was listening to a radio segment. It was good. It was really good. Um, so definitely connect with Bounty and Bliss. She's really good with what she's doing in her live stream. She's actually from the YouTube community. She's come over here to the TikTok streets and she's rocking and rolling, friends. Yes, I was asked that what service I do after offer before I went live. Are you a business account? Was it a bit were you a business are you a business account? Maybe that's why it asked that question. Was that Service Plus related? Thank you. You're welcome. Um, was it Service Plus related? I'm curious. I'm not sure why you would have gotten asked that question, unless it was like a Service Plus question. No, I'm a regular account. Where did it ask you that? Did you click Service Plus? You clicked Service Plus. That's what you clicked. Yeah, that's where that question would have come up. Yeah, where it says what services you offer. Yeah, that's the Service Plus question. So you don't, I mean, unless you're trying to set up Service Plus, which you might want to. I don't know. I'll be clicking all types of stuff. Yeah, you click Service Plus. That's the first question Service Plus will ask. Yeah, so I'm pretty confident about that. You went in and you were on the setup screen and one of the boxes says Service Plus and you clicked it. Yeah. And so that's the question I would have asked. But no, TikTok doesn't ask that unless you're trying to set up Service Plus. Service Plus is the yellow arrow here, this feature here, and you could do a pin card, so I could pin my Service Plus, and so it allows me to click that pin card. It'll stay for 30 seconds, and it's a great way to talk about your services, what you offer. You are doing that as your community is ideally looking for additional guidance and support from you. So, or resources. So, yeah, you would talk about that and pin your Service Plus too. How do I get my followers to get the orange box after their name? That's the daily heart me. So that's up here. That's your daily heartbeat. And so, you oh, okay. Do I need to apply for another account for Service Plus? No, you could do it on this account. You could be personal with it. Yeah. Yeah. Give me I'll talk about Service Plus. Give me 1 second. Let me talk about the fan club here real quick. So really the fan club is your heart me. The heart me is how people have to join. They have to have coins on their account. They click that join and they become a part of your community. And it's another way for them to level up and grow when it comes to being in your community, supporting you as a live host. Um, you decide what other things you want to offer to your fan clubs in terms of just like getting to know them. You could say, when I talk about my panel boxes, when you have the panel boxes over here on the side or in the middle of the screen, I say, those are reserved for my fan club members, like people who have gotten their daily heart me. I say at least 5 times. Some people say, you know what, you just have to do one time and that's good enough for me. But I say it's five times because I want to make sure we know each other. We've got to know each other. You're coming to my live on a regular basis, and ultimately, um, if they come in my box and misbehave or do something inappropriate, I'm responsible for that. So I want to get to know people first. Empress said my card is on Google. I can't get to my PayPal to open it and confirm the other card it's on. Yeah, you have to contact PayPal. I'm not sure what's happening for you there, friend. So yeah, definitely communicate with PayPal about what's happening for it to be able to link. Yeah, I have no clue. Okay. Do you get to choose what it says in the orange box? Um, For your fan club? Yes, you get to choose what you name your fan club. I had to process what you were saying. Because my mom was going to Service Plus for a second. I was like, huh? Um, when it comes to your fan club, that name here says Go Live Fam. That's the name I chose for the room. The Lisa, that's a badge I created for the room. Um, when it comes to you guys sending the stickers, if you go here to the comment box and click the heart that's in the comment box, all of these stickers were stickers, not these down here. These are TikToks. These are default stickers. But any of these customized stickers are stickers um that are available that you can add. So these are stickers that you can add. And so those had to be created. So those are things you can add for your fan club. So those are called the emote stickers, the name of your room, Go Live Fam, the badges, the Lisa badge, all that is something that you do have to um develop. You have to create. Yeah. So you have to add rather. But yeah, develop and add. Okay. So yes. And that's under the fan club zone. So when you're on your page, click TikTok Studio, you see posts, you see live, go to the live side, scroll down to tools and resources, you see fan club. There under fan club, there's a little area that says fan club zone. Click that. Um, and that's where you'll see the back end things that you can do for your super fans. Those are people who pay the membership for your room, as well as developing your fan club, the stickers, the name of the room, the name of the badge as well. Okay. How do you create the box? Go to the fan club zone. The box will create on its own. Is that what you mean? Like the Lisa box is going to create on its own because you got to create that badge. Yeah. So you says Service Plus. I'll talk about Service Plus in 1 second because I think Essence has the Service Plus question too. Is it possible to promote your own brand online without getting restricted? Yes, it's possible. I added my affiliate products up last night, so I couldn't add my Service Plus. You got to remove the products. There's a little dots where you can remove the products. You got to remove the products. So if I was to go live, let's see, I'm going to show you real quick because it's a quick answer there. You go here, you click, oh, this is the business account. Hold on 1 second. I have to go to the other page. It's the agency page. So let me go to my shop page. Um, if you go here and go to shop, you add products. I'm just gonna add the first product. I'm gonna add it and then I'm gonna hit done. And so when I see that product here, you see that trash can? Although when you're live, I don't think shows the trash can. I think it'll show like 3 dots and you click it, it'll say remove. It'll remove will be one of the options. So you got to remove them. So that's why I tell people if you're going to do it and go toggle between Service Plus and your shopping cart, don't put that many products in your shopping cart because you got to remove those things individually, which sucks, but you do. So if you're somebody like me, I only do like at max, I think the max I've done is like 10 products on this live. So 10 products I can just go through quickly. It'll take me about 30 seconds to do it. I usually toggle between 4 to 7 that I'll post. And so if you don't have a lot of products, but you have to actually remove those products. We got a bad actor in the room. Okay. So, but yeah, you have to manually remove all those products. All right. PayPal's already PayPal helped me already. But my other debit card, when I tried to get payment met, Petra, anything when it come to money, I don't do money. I don't I hate to say it, friend, I don't have an answer for you. So it would be PayPal you have to communicate with or TikTok. Those are the 2 people that you have to communicate with. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Not a problem. Yeah, so I don't know how to help you with that. It definitely sounds like there's a PayPal conversation that needs to happen, but I don't know the answer, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you all for the populace and Dr. Lisa Cares. Service Plus, let me talk about Service Plus real quick. This account does not have Service Plus set up. Service Plus, so when you go live, you see that little symbol here, you click Service Plus. It'll say join Service Plus. So this account doesn't have it. The only one that does have it is Dr. Lisa. But I'm not gonna go there because it is um I'm live here. So I don't want to mess up the live setup. So it'll say join. It will take you through that Q&A. And I think that's what Essence had experienced, where it was taking her through the question and answer process. Okay. So Service Plus is where you can pin your services and you can have multiple services. I actually need to create additional services because I have the consultations, I do have the agency. So those could be 2 separate pin cards that I offer where people can get information and message me about either one. And then they have the frequently asked questions. If you click my Service Plus here, you'll see the list of frequently asked questions, that description, those questions, and then there's a quick little answer. All of that you have to create. Okay. I just want to say that. Like that, those blurbs, that language, the pin card language here, like all that is stuff you're typing in and you're creating. You're adding that language. So you got to figure out what works for you. There's some template stuff that they have in there that says, ask me a question or ask me anything. There's some things that you can use, but just recognize that you are coming up with the questions you want your audience to ask and then the quick response for them. All right. Um, and so welcome, friend. And so with that, you got to just think about how do you want your supporters to move in your room? Like what are the questions you want them to ask? How do you want them to engage? And then ultimately you'll basically um create that service plus feature. So you're gonna add that stuff in there. Okay. If you're a business account, you get the ability to have what's called a contact form where they can fill out a quick form for you. You have to be a business account to have that feature. I think you also, don't quote me, somebody tell me if this is true. I think you also have to be a business account to do the scheduling. Let me know if that's true. Anybody in the room using that service that's not a business account? I do believe that's a business account feature. So people can actually schedule a one on one in your room. Okay. Like a one-on-one meeting with you, and it's through Calendarly. I think I said that right. And so those are things that you can offer too as a quick little scheduling service and support. The video courses are available whether you're a business account or a personal account. The video courses are great. It's a great strategy if you're using it almost like a lead magnet, where you are like, okay, here's a really low ticket item. TikTok gets 50% of it, you get the other percent. Thank you so much, Cody. You get the other half of it. Um, However, you can make it a low ticket item. And then you can use that to market and promote your other services, the other things you do. And so it's a great way to kind of add a little value, but at the same time make sure like they want your full value, your full added value, they can go and get your other services. So I think it's a great strategy. I haven't used it yet. I know a few people who do use it that way. Because I don't want you guys to be like turned off, like, oh, it's not something I'll get a lot of, it's not profitable or TikTok takes 50% of it. No, if you're thinking of it as just marketing and advertising for yourself, then it's not bad. It's a good strategy. People can get it, they understand what you're going to offer, and then you can share more of your other services and program that way too. So Essence business account, a lot of good information. Didn't know I didn't know I could do that. Yes, yes. Says sounds good. How do you do the surveys again for our page? The surveys. You mean the polls that I did here? Is that what you meant? What you mean by surveys? I'm not sure if I understand surveys. Hi there, just posted a new video. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. He said, when I try to add payment method, the videos are so much. I can't even pay to get the blue box up. Oh, you're saying you can't add coins to your account. So, and you're trying to do that through PayPal, or you could use any form of payment to get coins on your account. That's not PayPal. It doesn't have to be PayPal. It could be a gift card. It could be any payment method. Um, so yeah, so click maybe go to the website. I was gonna say click the gift box and then click the recharge and it says recharge on the website. Click in there and see the other payment methods that you can use. But that's different than trying to get money from your account. Getting your money from TikTok to get to your account. That's PayPal. My the credit and Bluetooth doesn't let me use that account for TikTok recharge. Oh, so you might have to use a different payment method. Yeah. Good morning, friend. I'm assuming that's like your credit, your what do you call it? What do you call the people? The credit agencies. Is that it? I'm trying to think of people. I'm trying to use my debit. It's on already. Okay. Yeah, I hate to say it, I really don't have much information for you, Petra. If you wanna message me, maybe we could talk offline, so I don't, because I'm sure I'm not gonna be helpful here. But, yeah, message me and maybe we could talk offline, but I think your best bet will be to try a different payment method. That's what I would tell you to do. Um, so yeah. All right. So Service Plus could be a good resource again. If you're just trying to get leads, you got to nurture those leads. Okay. So I don't want you guys to think that it's all about the leads and you don't do any of the nurturing. So you got to nurture those leads. You got to stay in communication with your prospects, those people who might have clicked your Service Plus and connected with you and asked about your other services and stuff. Ultimately, it's going to be up to the person if they want to move forward, but you want to make sure you do that follow up because even with the Service Plus, I go back and I send another message to people and say, "Hey, here's my stand store," and so you can send your stand, you can copy and paste it for people that way too. Yeah. All right. All right, my friends. I didn't get through here. I know we went off a little bit. Let's see if we can get the room re-engaged again. I know we have some more people who people are coming and going. So I want to make sure we are engaging too. So if you guys don't mind sharing out the live, we'll share out the live a little bit. You can do a power share by pressing down on the middle of my screen, my nose, and then we'll share out the live. Um, and then I am going to get to tap in as well. If you guys don't mind liking a live too, that's helpful as well. Let's see, liking a live. Thank you so much, everybody coming in. I appreciate the support. Thank you for the repost. I appreciate the repost, Fred. Um, and so, uh, trust God is there. Just try to get to pay the gifts. BC, but can I see your points? Let me know what you meant by that. I think you're asking me like taps. Um, I don't see taps. I saw one share, friend. Is that what you're asking? But no, I don't no, that's the only thing I'm gonna say. Yeah. This was really good information today. Some things were definitely new for me. Oh, thank you, Dreams. I appreciate it, friend. Um, did you answer my message while I was brushing my Stacy? I don't know what you're talking about. Let me know if you are serious or you trolling. So I'm not sure what you asking me, friend. I was working and listening, had my tapper good. Thank you, friend. I don't see anything, Petra. I don't, friend. It's you don't have a blue box or the heart me, so nothing's happened on this account. So no, nothing's happened, friend. Um, so let me let me know if you guys have questions. This is an interesting live stream, but let me know if you guys have questions. I appreciate you. Asked about to actually talk. I asked about how to actually talk to people live. What do you mean? Like on like a multi-guest panel box? Like how to turn that on? Like when you have people in your boxes or a co-host? I think that's what you're asking, Stacy. Um, let's see. Let's see, Stacy. Um, so yeah, I'm trying to catch up on your comments. So okay, thank you, Petra. Thank you so much. All right, Stacey. So I think that's what you're asking. If you want to talk to people in real time, you would have to have co-host, have somebody else on the screen, or you would have to have multi-guest panels up. Multi-guest panels look, there are so many different ways to do it, but this is just a quick example. So you have panel boxes, people can turn on their microphone, you can see them, you can talk to them. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. And so you would have the panel boxes showing. And so you could do that. You can definitely do that. You can also have the co-host feature too. And so this is just one method of doing it. All right. So there's different displays. So I think that's what you're asking me about. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So you could do that with your guests. You could do that with your co-host, like somebody who's in their room. They can come and you guys can work to, go live together. Yeah. What did you touch to get that, please? Okay. Heather, thank you so much, Amy. So what you're pressing is the two people. Petra, look at you, friend. Look at you. Congratulations, friend, on sending that first rose. Thank you. Appreciate it, friend. All right. Okay, so and you have a blue box now, friend. All right, Stacy, thank you so much as well for the rose. When you click your two people, there is a little paintbrush in the top right corner. When you click the paintbrush, you'll be able to change the layout. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, friend. I think I'm gonna read so much into that particular gift. I'm reading a whole lot into that gift today, but thank you, friend. I appreciate it. All right. It's very pretty. It was. It's called the Superwoman. That's what that gift's called. Thank God I got All right. Thank you, Petra. You are appreciated, friend. Um, all right. So the paintbrush is under the two people. You have the paintbrush with the two with the paintbrush, you can change the layout. There's about 10 different layouts you can change it to. They also have themes and other things you can change, like the backgrounds. Yep, sorry I had to pop out. I was okay, friend. Hey, how you doing, sassy and sweet? Appreciate your friend. Look at you. Oh, look at you, Heather. Thank you so much. Oh, that was pretty. I love the superwoman. Thank you, friends. I appreciate the support. Um, okay. So when you use that paintbrush, you can change the different layers. You said I had to do that. Um, so yeah, you change the layout, you can change the colors. That actually is a feature I was going to go a little deeper into because I think it's underutilized in all its different functionality. So there's a lot of things you can do with multi-guest panels. Confidence is very important. It is, friend. Um, and so there's multiple layouts you can use depending on what's happening in your room. And so I want you guys to kind of pay attention to multi-guest panels. I don't do them as much as I probably could and should. Um, because I don't do them as much because essentially questions are flowing and it is a balancing act. Just so that you guys know, there's a balancing act between your panels and people in your panels versus people who are in your chat. And you want to make sure you're talking to both and give both people a feeling like they're being seen and heard. I'm just passing through. Thank you, Leslie. Appreciate your friend. And so you want to make sure people feel seen and heard, as well as your panelists are there too. And they're actually driving a little bit more visibility to your room. Those are called impressions. Your impressions are higher when you have co hosts and multi guests. All right. That means TikTok is saying on the live feed, they're showing you on the live feed, but they're also showing them on the live feed. And so they're pushing visibility to your live. Does that make sense? I've been nervous to do panels because of the balance and juggling. It is. And honestly, I say I should do better. Janae, welcome to the room. For I should do better with trying to model the way, but it is something you got to be aware of because your room does get impacted because people are there to maybe hear from you as the live host, and then you're balancing your time with someone else. The times that have done better for me, I'll be honest with you, is when I just do like two people, like one-on-one conversations, me and one other person, or maybe two other people. Like I'm doing that layout. When I do the long layout that I just showed, that tends to that tends to create this. I feel like it creates a decision that the viewers have to make. Like, do I really want to stay here for the panel boxes? Am I really here for Dr. Lisa? Let me hear. Otherwise, the other format looks like almost like an interview. Like you're here, your audience is a part of the conversation. It really is an extra layer and intermediate and advanced skill. It is. It is. Absolutely. It is. You said I did that and get R. Why did you get an R, friend? Heather, let me know. What was the R for? Did you have your shopping cart on too? Were you doing TikTok shop at the same time? Or did somebody in your box do something that they wasn't supposed to do? I had multi guests up, but one nice guy came up and talked very interested. Okay, that's good. That is good. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you get some great people to come in your room that way too. Yeah. I answered him that kept on talking to him. Okay, gotcha. Okay. I had someone say something. Yeah. Yeah. So again, I say that all the time. Like when you got people in your house, I use the analogy when people come in your house and if they do something wrong in your house and the police have to come, they're gonna say, who's the homeowner? So that TikTok does the same thing. TikTok's like, hey, you're responsible for people in your boxes. So you got to make sure that they understand the rules. And so you got to set some ground rules. I've been in a couple rooms where exactly, yep. I've been in a couple of rooms where the live hosts, especially the ones I've seen um the dating game type situation where they're doing that and they're trying to match make people and you get random folks. You get random folks that come into the room and so now you got to tell them that live host is very strict about his room. He was very like, hey ladies, TikTok don't like all the shoulders out and your tank top and stuff. Go put a jacket on. Don't, but you gotta cut your camera on, but you gotta go put a jacket on because you ain't gonna be up in my box and give me a restriction for nudity because you inappropriate, or if someone says something, they're eating, drinking, you're like, no drinking on my live. No, none whatsoever, you know. And so you got to do that so people don't say things or do things that will get you in trouble because they can. And sometimes it's innocent. Sometimes it's like, okay, you know better and don't do that. No smoking, no vaping, none of that either. Oh, that's smart to give rules. Yeah, you have to give the rules, ground rules. Yeah, you have to give those ground rules. Stacey, yeah. So like the rules, no eating, no drinking, no smoking, no driving. Take that seatbelt off. Park your car. You're sitting there smiling. Not behind the wheel ideally either. So we have to set the rules for our house. Yes, you do. Yep. You're so here's the premise of that. You can drink well, let me take that back. I would encourage you not to drink on camera, no matter what's in the glass. Okay. Okay. So, reason why I say that is because the rule comes from regulatory goods, and they're actually talking about alcohol. Alcoholic beverages is what you're not supposed to drink on camera at all. Um, However, TikTok doesn't know what's in your glass. They don't know what's in your water bottle. They don't know what's in your mug. They don't know. So I would tell you don't do it because it could get you in trouble and you're drinking water or you're drinking coffee or you're drinking your tea. And again, the computer, it doesn't know even. And so some people will let's see, my friend, well, that's not what this room is about. Gotta make sure we don't have the bad actors coming in. Um, and so TikTok is it may not catch you immediately with it, but it could be a situation where you get caught up and you're like, wait a minute, that was just coffee. And so I would say don't do it. So when I have my water over here, I got water bottles. I got my little coffee, my little water cup too with the straw. I just sip it off camera, take a sip, and call it a day. And that's how I do. That's how I teach. Now, your room is your room. But I would encourage you to stop not to think twice about it. Thank you all for the populars and the roses. I appreciate that support. The Dr. Lisa cares. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, friends. And so just be mindful of it. I would discourage it. I would probably discourage it anyway because if you're gonna have multi guests coming up in your room, um, then you're really gonna have to make sure that those people are hey friend, how you doing? Are those people are being mindful of the rules too, you know? What if there was advice given? What if there was advice given? What you mean by that, Stacy? Let me know what you meant by that. Thank you for watching for 100 minutes. Appreciate it, friend. Thank you for the shares. I appreciate the share support. L, welcome to the room. So we were talking about 7 ways to get Go Live supporters, more Go Live supporters, support, all the things, engagement. I told you I changed the board because TikTok didn't like the word engagement. So say a conversation got deep. Um, that's fine in your live stream. Is that what you mean? And you had a guest panel? That's totally fine. Again, I told you it's a balancing act because ultimately you want to make sure your viewers are also feeling connected to the conversation, connected to you as a live host, maybe how you're taking time to pause the conversation and go back to the chat. You gotta really work both sides of it. I lost my board. I can't get it back. It's not coming back. I don't see it anymore. Um, did you update your app? Did you is the board saved? So you see it under the save listing of boards? So you see the board, you just can't add it. You just can't use it. That's what it's called. Um, Let me know, how do you set up everything to go live? For my live stream in particular, numbers, what do you mean in terms of my light, my background? This is a background, it's a real background. There's lighting that's there. My microphone. Let me know if that's what you meant. The board. It's a board also. Hey friend, hey Velma, good morning or good afternoon. Welcome to the room. Always saved and I always use it. Yes, no, 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 I don't see the board at all. It's not under settings. You know, they changed the layout where the board is up high now. Um, and then just so you know, it happened to me probably last fall. It's been a minute now that happened. It came back, but it was almost like the app was like updating my back end system. And so when it came back in a different area. So maybe that's it too. Maybe some of that's happening. It created its own icon for boards. That wasn't the case like 6 months ago. And so it came back with that type of format. I know there's a newer format where the board is now under settings and it's an icon above in the settings area. So it could be that there's a change that's happening on the back end for you. Um, how do you add the Community Fest Halo? The Halo is under effects, it's right at the top. As soon as you click effects, is like the number one. Is a young lady with like a little halo that says Community Fest. Um, Background. Yeah, my background is a light. Um, Thank you, Velma. Appreciate it. Thank you, friend. No, text in the background in images. Text this is a board. Um, I've been 3 days waiting. Yeah, it could be that. Could be a glitch that's just going on. Gotcha. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah. Let me show you guys because you guys are asking great questions. Let me just show again. Um, So if you go live, if you get ready to go live on your setup screen here, let's see if you guys can see it. Under my settings here, the board is now, okay, so I'm blocking unwanted comments. It's easier. The board is now up here for me. So that's where I would go to create the board. And then you add a board. I don't use the AI images. I just create boards here. Okay. So that's where it's sitting for me on this account. But on my Dr. Lisa account, it actually is another icon that says boards. One of these icons says boards. So it could be there. If you have not checked, sometimes that arrow, you see this little arrow? sometimes it collapses down and people don't see but this first row and think that that's all that's there. But you actually have to click that arrow, tap it to bring up that second row. Could it be there and maybe you didn't tap that second row? Like that happened to a couple creators. And it's like, oh, I didn't realize there was a second row there. So it could be there for you. Let me know if that's the case. Um, when it comes to Service Plus, also has the board under Service Plus. So it could be there where you can get to the board from Service Plus. Let me know if that's what you were saying, Shirani. I think that's did I pronounce your name correctly, Shirani? Let me know if I said that correctly. But yes, so I don't know if you're still in the room, but that's what I would say. Check there. Check to see if that if it's collapsed underneath. Some people don't realize that that second roll is there, and there's that arrow you got to click to get to it. And then sometimes it is under Service Plus. It's under settings and then that new feature there. And so it's one of those places. So when it comes to board, my friend who just asked about that, that's where you would go under boards and create that message on the screen. How do you create a customized community gift? You know what? It was a campaign that rolled out back in January, and um, they rolled it out to more people. I think there's a few more people who've gotten a community gift. I don't know the criteria. I think it has to do with how long you go live, how long you've been going live, how maybe your ranking is and stuff. So I think that plays into it. But just know people have been getting it more often. My friend Nicola, you can't dry tag people. Gotta make sure you don't dry tag. How do you create a customized? Okay, so yeah, you don't you have to wait to get it. TikTok will give it to you. Do I need to download any TikTok add-ons like Studio? No, no. Studio is inside the app, so I use it in the app. I don't use it as a separate app. So I downloaded it, but I don't use it. Yeah, so I wouldn't worry about downloading it if you don't need to. Not everyone gets it. Yeah, not everyone gets it. Yeah. Like I said, I think there's some criteria, but I'm not sure all the details to it. Now I have a pet. Laugh out loud. What you mean you have a pet? What you mean? Thank you. You're welcome, B. Um, so let me know if there's other questions, friends. We're gonna stay on probably another 20 minutes. I'm gonna get off closer to 2 o'clock. I'm happy to answer questions. I want to get through this because I was gonna share some other tips that we normally don't see. Um, the ones that I'm gonna put viewer wishes up here and I'm gonna show you guys. So this is a feature, viewer wishes. I've been showing it lately and I've been doing it. I actually need to update this and I probably should stop to update it. But it is another way to get support for your room, particularly, and I've been talking about it a couple different ways, particularly if you are looking to have people engage specifically. So like I use the example of like my tarot card readers, the people who do like the intuitive conversations, the people who do like the sand writing, they'll have your wishes turned on because people are asking for like their name, their full name, their initials, all this stuff. And so they'll have that listed here, full name, initials, your name with with a heart or something else that you're looking to do, and it's gifts that you would send to get that to happen. And the person is doing the writing, or if it's a intuitive reader, maybe you're doing a full read, a mini read, the yes no questions. So you have gifts that are there, and as people are coming to your room, they want to get some information from you. They want you to support them. They have that up there for you to know how to engage. All right. So now my blue box is up to 13 now. So is it one? So it dropped. Petra, I I'm gonna say I know you operate under like 2 to 3 different accounts. So I think one of your other accounts might have been 13. This account was not. So that's my assumption. I don't think they took your numbers away. I think one of your other accounts probably has a higher engagement number. Just like me, I have this is a different account. And so when I operate on this account versus my Dr. Lisa account, they have two different levels. Yeah. So How do you set that up? So yes, that's where I was about to get to, V. So that's why I had this in my hand. It is under, before you go live, there is that interact button. Remember I told you the arrow, you got to push up the second line. If you click the interact button, it is viewer wishes here. Under here, viewer wishes, it is where you can use some of the templates that are here. There's some templates here. Or you can create your own. If you create your own, you can put different gifts. So, for example, I was saying earlier, I'm supposed to be doing the whole, I'm going to do the sneakers. I was supposed to be doing um the outfit stuff. There's another one, the handbag, and then you can click. I'll probably just do those two. I think there's like some supposed to be like a dress, some other stuff I'm supposed to pull from. I don't see all the gifts. But anyway, I'll do the crown or something. So if I create that, and then I can hit add, and then I can hit the little pencil to say what is the thing that's supposed to happen. The pencil's acting funny. Oh, please, good afternoon. Yes, okay, I must see about all. Okay, good, friend. Pleasant good afternoon to you. Thank you so much, friend. How you doing, Capricorn? How do I increase my blue box? Because my other account is stuck to 29. It's not stuck to 29. I'll show you. There's some stuff you need to do. Yeah, I'll show you how you can look at your points. Give me 1 second. So then here you can add your performance. You can add what you're going to do. So if you want people to, so for here, I could put the heart gesture. And then for here, if I'm going to say, I'll say, um, I'll say hi. Okay. And then it went away. Say your name. And then this one is say hi. Okay. So then when I start the live, it could start up automatically. Your wishes also has, so those gifts are there. You see them. And then you can do the settings wheel and you can change where it doesn't start automatically. If I don't want to start automatically, it can restart. You can change it for it shows for 30 minutes. You can say display points. So all that stuff you can, or you could turn it all off and not have any, just have it here and it just stays there. Like this one has a timer on it. So it's up to you and you can put what you want people to do. So I just put some stuff there that was just basic stuff. But again, you can change it up. Like here, TikTok has these templates and that's TikTok words. I didn't put that there, but I could do name shout out. I could say sweet compliment. Those are things I could do. Okay. So, so, so think about what you're doing on your, for your room to engage and how you want them to support you. Does that make sense? Let me know if you guys have any questions about that. You're welcome, Petra. Let's do this. If you're in my room, Petra, this might be helpful for you as well. If you're in my room, I always share the blue box. Heather asked the question. Do me a favor, put the word blue in the chat. So put the word blue in the chat, and I'm going to put it in the chat for myself. Heather, you can put the word blue as well. Thank you very much. You're welcome. So if I put the word blue in the chat, then I'm going to tell you to click your photo. Click your photo, your mini profile pops up. And so for this account, we'll go through it real quick. This is you as a viewer. This is you as a community member, a fan club member. And then this last one, Diamond, is you as a live host. TikTok is tracking your performance and your engagement at each of these levels. And so you have the blue box. I'm going to click the blue box. The blue box here is showing you how you're engaged, and the symbols are a symbol of how you engage. The color is a symbol of what level you're at as well. If it gets towards purple, more purple in color, that means you're a higher engager. So, our friend, on your other account, you're a 29 and you're growing this account. And so, essentially, it's saying that engagement. So it shows how many points you've already done. I don't know if you guys can see that. How many points you've already done, how many points you need to get to level. For me, this is 23. That's the total amount of points I need for 24. And so this shows me what I've been doing at 23. And then there's a scrolling message. You'll see it in a second. It'll show the points that I need in total. So what you need to do, my friend, is look at your points to get out of 29 to get to 30. And so basically you need to look at those points. Another way to get to those points is typically in a gift box. If you click the gift box, it'll show those points here. How many more experience points you need to level up. So you need to look at those points and see and make a plan. So what I tell people is that those are the coins you're going to spend to get to the next level. And so, I take my time, I got to decide my budget, all the things. And so you might say, okay, you know what? I need 50 more points and I'll level up. Maybe that's the number. Well, with those 50 points, you might say, oh, okay, I could do it in this room and I'll be good. I could do 50 points or 50 coins. Or you might say, hey, I'm gonna do a little bit here, I'm gonna do a little bit over here. I might do a little bit next week. And then by the end of the week, I'm gonna level up. So you need to look at those numbers. All right. Look at the numbers, see what your points are, and then you strategically decide how you're gonna move. All right. But that's what I would tell you. It is it's gonna be important that you are doing that strategy to support your growth because as you grow in your blue box, it takes more money, takes more time and effort, and you have to decide what that looks like for your budget. Awesome. You're welcome, friend. Nicole, you don't have a blue box? Let me see. Hey, the caregiver coach, welcome to the room. Thank you. Oh, your box is grayed out. So TikTok will grade you if you haven't sent any of the gifting, the rose, the heart me, if you haven't done that in like 7 days, you won't be able to have that. You won't have your blue box show up. So that's why yours is not showing up, Nicole. Thank you. You're welcome. So Heather, so for me, for this account, I'm being strategic about how I run the agency account, but then my Dr. Lisa account, I just got to 33. And I'm like, whew, that was a feat. And so to get to 34 is even bigger, it's huge. And I gotta pace myself. I gotta pace myself. And so I will say, you decide what that looks like for you, but you'll slowly chip away at it. But look at your numbers. You might be very close to it and you just don't realize it too. Yeah, that happens a lot of times too. People don't realize how close they are. And then before you know, they leveled up. And then so you want to make sure you're doing the things to level up too. All right. That engagement is so important. I don't want you guys to miss the mark there. And it's so important to how you grow and how you're building community. All right. Because TikTok is seeing that engagement as someone who is actually trying to grow. Thank you all for the gifts. Hey, look at you leveled up in the room, Brandon. Look at you. I love it. You got your points, Rand. I love it. He said we were just talking about leveling up. Thank you, True. You're welcome. I'm a legal advisor. I want to start my own platform. Okay, friend, welcome. Your own account here on TikTok. Let me know if that's what you meant. Ah, yeah. Yeah, Brandon, let's find some time to meet this week or next week as well. Let's find some time to meet. And so we were talking about 7 ways to get more Go Live supporters and support. Polls was what we started off with. I showed you guys viewer wishes in terms of how to add that. As well as we'll talk about multi-guest panels too. I want you guys to pay attention to that as well. Yes, he said, let's see. Yes, but I'm nervous. I don't know how to do it. Love to have your help. To create a account here. Just well, the next step at this point, you have your account, Capricorn 1970. So I would say at this point, do a bio. You need a bio because we don't know what your page is about. And your bio could very well be that you are a legal advisor and you talk about stuff in your live stream about yeah, I know you can't give maybe legal advice, but you could probably share some tips to kind of keep yourself in good standing or to get out of trouble. So good morning, Quiet Acre Farm. And so, yeah, you can put that on your page, post content about it, and just start building from there. All right. That's going to be the key. I know a lot of times people are like, oh, the content, do I have to do the content? The content is important. It's critical. That's the name of the game. So you want to make sure you have the content too. And ideally, your content is complementing what you talk about in your live stream. Okay. Because that's going to help you get more viewers because they're seeing your content, they understand what your page is about. And then when you go live, they're like, hey, let me go to this live and talk to this person and connect with them. He said, I'm going to need him because I talk about that on my live. Really? Oh, that's great. That's a great collab. Yeah, the co-hosting, we talked about that. So that's a great way to co-host. Yeah. Coach Chandra, you said I got accepted for live engagement program on my other account. It says to go live and talk about it. Live engagement program. Not familiar with it. Tell me more. The live engagement program. Mm-mm. It's not ringing a bell. Yeah. So yeah, it's not bringing it. It's not ringing a bell. Tell me more what you mean by that. Your energy is always so calm and refreshing. Love it when I'm here. Thank you so much, Queen V. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not. It's not ringing a bell. Tell me more, Coach Chandra. Do you, if you get a chance, message me so I can see what you're talking about. Maybe do a screenshot and I can say, yeah, I'm trying to think about what program you're referring to. Open up a lot of legal topics on my live. Okay. Oh, nice. Hey, so that's good. That's a great collab then. Might be the live incentive program. Oh, V, that's probably it. Oh, yeah. Um, Thank you. Yeah, that should have clicked for me. Okay, the live incentive program. Um, so the live incentive program basically, yeah, it's on my other affiliate account. It's growing to five. Okay, okay, I'll message you. Oh, good. Yeah, that one. Okay. Yeah, that should have clicked. Thank you, V, for saying that. I was like, yeah, that should have clicked. The live incentive program. So, live incentive program is based on content. So, what they want you to do is in your live, you're taking clips from your live to talk about going live. And so what they told you to do is talk about the go live process so that so you can have clips that you can use, highlights that you can use, and then ultimately post those highlights and get approved for um, one of they have a specific um, criteria you have to follow, and it's sometimes it's specific topics you need to cover. So they want you to look at the live incentive program and look at the topics you could be covering in your live stream. I'll show it to you guys. It is actually very much overlooked. I've done it a few times for my page. At one point, it was really weird because I would talk about going live. Obviously, I talk about it all the time, and it was not approving those clips. I was like, what's going on? Lately, it has been. It has been approving my clips. So I often didn't use it because I was like, well, they ain't gonna approve it no way. And I'm not gonna use this highlight because it's not a clip that I wanted to use. And so I would find a clip I wanted to use and it wouldn't approve it. So I just thought it was weird. Is it important to have more than one account? People have backup accounts. It's a good strategy to have more than one because you can use it to come in and tap your screen for you, share your live out. It's good to look and see what you viewers are seeing the way you see it. Because for a live host, we don't. It's not totally different, but sometimes like when you're sharing comments or if there's some other um, engagement going on, it may be helpful to see on the backup account what's going on. Thank you so much for that head mustache, friend. Appreciate you. Appreciate that. And so a backup account is helpful. I should pay attention to that. So now I will. Awesome. Awesome. So here, when you are in your tools and resources, so you're now on the TikTok studio, you clicked your profile, TikTok studio, post, live side, tools and resources. Oh, my bad. Oh, I hit live recordings. The recordings are under there. You'll see live incentive program. So when you click that, I have one for my own brand and one account for affiliate selling. Yep, that's what I do. Yep. I actually have three because it's the agency and then my own brand. So my shop page and then my Dr. Lisa page. So this account is like 100 shy of 1,000. So let me go to my other account just so that you guys know. So there's criteria. I didn't realize it was 1,000 followers. So let me go to my shop page and we'll look at it from there. Hey, how you doing, caregiver? Um, so let's go to live and then we'll scroll down. So we're going to scroll down to tools and resources. We're going to hit the little arrow and then the live incentive program. And so, like I said, there's different criteria, different types of campaigns that you can talk about. So this one says post about live, get paid once approved. I need to look into that one. I said, let me look at that. It says up to $200 per video. And so this one here, it says soccer. That one's about the soccer and going live with FIFA going on. It says bring more creators to Community Fest. Oh, I could do that one. I've been talking about Community Fest, all these clips. Have been a lot of clips about Community Fest. So yeah, so it's different criteria, different things you're talking about. And so just know they want you to talk about it in your live stream. Yep. And then post about it on your page. That's it. Look, once you click to it, like for example, we'll click the one about Community Fest since I just mentioned that one. I should have done this one. Um, and so it says reward, and it doesn't pay a whole lot. They used to pay more, and they've changed the criteria a lot too, though. I'll post a video to hype up Community Fest, and so it'll tell you the criteria. You read through that, and then you just go through. And it'll say, I have to go back and look at it. I guess that's part of the criteria. Something else that you're supposed to look at. Leaderboard. It's gonna take me to Community Fest. Okay, okay, yeah. So yeah, so click through it. Um, hello, friend. Hey, everyone. I'm going live. Okay, that gotcha. Got that, but I did not get to do the video. Gotcha. So yeah, definitely do the video. So yeah, take a look at that and see if that works for anybody. I should have done it as a clip. That would have been great. I didn't do it that way. So I could have done that for those videos. Let me know if there's other questions about that, friends. Let's see. Coach Chandra, let me know if that makes sense. Are you good there, friend? I'm assuming you're good, but let me know if you're not. Others who have questions, I didn't get through these 7 things. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you for the rose. Appreciate the support. I didn't get through these 7 things, but but I think these things are so important to how your room is going to engage and flow. Queen B, thank you for the rose, friend. When it comes to other things you want to do, there's other things from a viewer engagement that you want to pay attention to when it comes to like the AI wallpaper. That's a multi-guest activity you could do when it comes to just thinking about your setup for your multi-guest panels because you can put boards up there too. This is a board, but you can add a board just for your multi-guest panels too. Hey friends, Nilo here. Thank you so much. How are you, friend? Um, and so let's do that real quick. I'm gonna end viewer wishes because you can't have viewer wishes up at the same time you have panel boxes on. And so, for example, here's a panel box. We'll use this. So you could change the theme. You guys can see the color change, everything about the panel box. And then if I am, let me point this way, point that way. My hand is backwards. But you could change this box or any of the boxes to be a board message. And then as you can tell up here, it says go live room. You can name the room. Oh, that's good to know. Yep. So you can name the room. Hey friend, how you doing? And so if I wanted to change my theme of this room, I could. You guys see the hearts. So I changed the look a little bit, and then you can change the words on it. So the words above, I'm going to say, um, you can put another message here, and then I can change the color of that. as well as um, have it a little bit more outlined. And so now it says go live room every day. Go live every day room. That's what it is. Okay. And then if I wanted to change the boxes, I could. So I can make this the board. Okay. So there's so many different boards that you can put up here. People have some templates that they have in here. So you can change it to different templates. Other people have templates up here. Um, and so obviously that says 2025, but you want to change it. You wanted to change it to your, so all that's here. Hey, why not? Appreciate your friend. So you could change your board out. So let me see. I'm trying to, without flipping my screen around, that one here. You can change it. How do you add the board? You can create it and then save it. So these were saved. So this is actually a board that I created a while back ago. And you could put an image that allows you to put images for these type of boards. And you can put your words on there. So when you're in the board feature, it's fairly intuitive. It's nothing that is not gonna be too hard to do. It'll tell you create, and then you can add your own. And so for this one here, I wanted to change the color of it. Let me go back, change the color of the words. I can make the words red if I wanted to do that. And to do it, there we go. So yeah, so now it's there. So I just changed it to the red color. So yeah, so it's pretty easy. You go in there, you can add an image from your camera roll, change the words up if you want, change all that. Thank you so much for the Dr. Lisa Cares. Appreciate it, friend. And so all that is what you want to do too, to kind of get people to kind of come in and support. I'm new, I mean about 3 months. Are you? Well, welcome to the room, friend. Appreciate you being here. And so so yeah, so it's up to you in terms of how you want your board to look. And you can um change this up, change the words up here up, and yeah, just how you want this to rotate out. So whenever you put a room up, you can change all that so it can be reflective of what you're looking for. Right. Another great way to kind of set the tone for your room, when I think about engagement, the boxes here, if you want people to come up, you can actually make it so that they pay a fee. There's a coin fee you could set and a coin amount, and that means that they send a certain gift or that coin amount to your room. All that is part of your structure. You can make it so that they can't request up. Maybe you invite them up. You also can switch out who's in which box. There's so many different things that you can do for your engagement in your room. All right. Let's see, friends. I am going to remove this, but I will let me know if there's any questions about this. I'll be back as well. So I'm gonna get off. It's been after 2 hours. I'm gonna be get off, and then when I come back at 4, I'll probably do a 90-minute live. Hey, Sapphire, thank you so much, friend. I'll probably do a 90-minute live because I do have my agency meeting today. We meet as an agency. So if you're interested in my agency, I'm gonna pin my service plus. You have to be a live host, so you have to be going live. If you're not going live and you're in the agency, it's time to go live, friend. Yes, because my people are disrupted. What does that mean? What do you mean for the room? Yeah. So this was helpful. Thank you. You're welcome. So let me know if you want to message me that you're interested in the agency. Just do that. Um, but if you're not going live, let's start going live, friends. You got this. I know some of y'all nervous, afraid, like I said, shy, scared, all the things, but you can go live. You can do it. I believe in you. So you got this. Thank you so much for the Dr. Lisa Cares. All right. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for the love you so much. Um, and so yeah, so start the process, get going. Thank you for the rose. Get going. Let me know if you guys have other questions. I'm going to head off shortly. I was going to start a whole mindset conversation too. Someone earlier came in. I don't think they're still here. If you're still here, let me know. What about the 100K followers and paid for your videos? Do it work? Oh, you're talking about the Creator Rewards program. No, it's not a moneymaker like that. No, it takes a while for it to really activate, in that way. I've posted several videos. They're not um, approved, so you'll get videos that they say it doesn't meet the criteria for various reasons, and so you just gotta. At the end of the day, you get video gifts at 100K followers. The Creator Rewards program is for 100K. I'm sorry, I said 100K, 10,000 followers. You get video gifts, 10,000 followers, and 100,000 watch hours, you can get into the Creator Rewards program. Once you get into the program, you got to make sure all your videos are over 60 seconds long. So they have to be over a minute, as well as you can't have anyone promote those videos. Those have to be from organic clicks from the FYP. Watch hours. Yes, from the watch hours. Yep. I'm sorry. I said watch hours. No, views. I apologize. Let me start over. Creator Rewards program is based on 10,000 followers and 100K views in a 30-day period. Is views, not watch hours. That is not the case. I think for the longest, most people thought it was watch hours. No, it's actually views. It's 100,000 views in the last 30 days in a 30-day period. Yeah, so it's different. So I apologize. I didn't mean to confuse the conversation. But the criteria is really challenging, and it does not pay well. Doesn't pay out really. And once you get it, you gotta have videos that approve it. And so my videos so far have not been approved. So, and I've been in the program since April. April now. It's been at least a good two solid months. Of course, thank you. Yeah, yeah. All right, my dear friends. Okay, so here for Community Fest purposes, I'm going to go over these 7 things when I come back at 4. So I'll probably recap the 7. I didn't go through all of them, so we'll definitely go through more when I come back. When it comes to claiming your points, make sure you click the Daily Heart Me and go down and claim those points. And if you're new to my room, click the Daily Heart Me. I hit a milestone, 100 days. That's awesome. Um, Go down the Daily Heart Me and claim your points. That's where it says it here. Your heart me points. I gotta claim it. Gotta claim that. So claim your points. Go through. It's glitchy. Hey friend, how you doing, Vita? Um, and then I want you to go down to here to Community Fest. And if you haven't tapped to support, that's here. This last part is under the bonus challenge. You can tap support. That's another way to support, okay? So tap to support will be greatly appreciated. That's for Community Fest purposes. If you haven't posted a highlight, this is a good time to post a highlight as well. Post a highlight from the live stream. I'm good. You are? I'm doing well, friend. Thank you for asking. Hey, Coach Chantel. Welcome to the room. So you can also post a highlight too. So that's a good way to support the live stream as well. All right. All right, friends. Let me know if there's any last minute questions. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, friend. Um, Let me know if there's any last minute questions. I want to make sure you guys are getting the support you need. Coach Chantel, how are you doing, my friend? Appreciate you as well coming into the room. Anybody else have questions about going live? So we're gonna move. We'll come back later. We will talk about. I'm sitting. I'm trying to pause for a little bit because I gotta post my highlight. How do you handle disruptors coming in? I typically won't give them too much attention. I mute them pretty quickly. I mute them pretty quickly, or if they are being, inappropriate, they get blocked. Yeah, I've gotten tired of the people who come in and try to get people to go in the inbox and they're saying they're giving these gifts away and all this other stuff. I think those are scammers. And so any of those people I don't engage with. So I just remove them. I mute them and I block them. Mute means removing the words. Block means that you're blocking them from your room. So I try to get rid of those people. Um, but yeah, I yeah, I want to make sure that they are not scamming anybody. But for the most part, when anyone comes in that you disagree with or you have a problem with, you can click their words. You can click their words. If you touch the words, you can mute them, you can block them, and you can report them if it's really inappropriate. You said that's what I'm doing. Yep. Yeah. So I get those. I don't know what's up with that particular scam, but it's coming up quite a bit. They try and throw you off. Yes, they do. Yep. That's exactly it. So I don't like getting distracted. I call them, those bad actors, trolls coming in. So I just get rid of them really quickly. You got to be careful of what type of energy you give those type of people to, because you can get in trouble if you are doing what's considered hate speech. Maybe you're saying something that's inappropriate in response to what they said or did, so you can get in trouble for that. You also got to be careful about what words you read. Like if you read their comments and their comments are like very negative, inappropriate, and you read that, you're responsible for that. Not because they said in your chat, you repeated it. So you can get in trouble that way. So people like that, when I see the comments and stuff, I just get rid of them. I'm like, I don't have time. And it is a distraction. Yeah, it is a distraction. My highlights are taking its time to load. Mine are too. I was like, what happened to my little highlight? I was trying to do my little highlight too. That's why I'm pausing a little bit. I was like, TikTok, what's going on? So it hasn't come through yet. It takes typically though, it does take about 5 minutes because I was in someone else's room and I was in the room for a while, so it didn't bother me. But at the end of the day, it did take about a good 5 to 7 minutes for it to start from start to finish, the generating. And then I went back up to this account to check on it. Oh, go back and check. So maybe it's there because when I click it again, it's there. So, and I just posted it. I did my highlight earlier. You did, friend. Thank you so much. Okay, it's done now. Yeah, but it didn't give a notice. I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't see a notice. So I don't know what's up with that. Yeah. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. So I stayed here for 2 hours. Leanne, I was just about to get off, friend. I want to come back. I always learn new stuff. You're welcome, friend. I appreciate it. Um, OMG, welcome my friend Leanne as well. Thank you both for coming in. I did my highlight. Thank you, Frida. I appreciate it, friend. New generation. TikTok, no, I'm about to leave. TikTok, be nice. Lisa, welcome to the room. Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for grabbing your daily heart me. Let me know if you guys have questions. I'm going to get off. I'm about to, but I appreciate the love. Love you. I love you too, Frida. Appreciate it. Hello, Lisa. Well liked. Hey. Hello, Trainer V. How you been, friend? Have a nice day. Welcome. I will, friend. If you're in the agency, everybody in the agency, we are meeting today. I'm gonna send the notification out shortly. I'll send it out to everybody. Have an amazing day. Thank you, OMG. I still need to get to your live. Oh, I gotta. I'm gonna go to your website. I'm gonna go to your website. I know what I think I know what I'm looking for color wise. So, um, see you later at the meeting. Okay, sounds good, Leanne. And just really quickly, those who are coming in, if you I wish I had a tool to teach you how to use the tools. I wish they had a tool to teach you. I think they really should do something about the viewer experience and some training resources and stuff for viewers. And then obviously maybe better training for live hosts too. I will look for messages. Okay, friend. And so if you're here, make sure you guys grab your daily heart me, and under the heart me, go down to where it says creator, the community fest, and make sure you guys are tapping into support. That tap into support at the bottom of the bonus area. So see, now I have some more votes I just collected because I did that highlight video. Okay, and I did one of the activity posts. And then here, tap to support. in that area. So you want to make sure you tap and then click the support. And that's another way to support the live host. All right. Thank you, my dear friends. I appreciate you all coming through to the live. Thank you all for all your engagement. Thank you for the watching, the likes, the comments, the shares, the stickers, and all the gifting. I appreciate it. Thank you, Tanya, for the stickers. I appreciate all the support. I will be back at 4 o'clock, and we will continue to keep this train running. All right. I tell you guys all the time, do not be nervous, afraid. Just keep practicing. You know, practice makes progress. You're not trying to be perfect. You're just trying to go live. So just keep going live. Okay, friends. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for the support. I will see you in a few hours. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you, everybody on the YT. Appreciate you all coming through as well. I will see you guys in